Hi guys, my name is Alex and today I would like to talk about promises and asynchronous operations in JavaScript. A lot of developers like to say, hey, I do not use promises, I use like modern async await syntaxes, but actually this is not the correct answer in such case, because anyway, under the hood we always using promises, and async function return promise by default. So async await syntaxes, it's just a syntaxes sugar, to simplify our code when we use promises, to make it more like line by line fashion. So today I would like to solve some simple coding challenge and to talk how we could promisify things, how we could organize various asynchronous operations using promises. And obviously we also could use async await syntaxes just to prettify our code. So here we have 4 set timeout calls. You could see that we have some console log inside, like first, second, third, and etc. timer. And by delay we could notice that those console logs, they will be displayed in descending order, so we will see in our terminal something like fourth, third, second, and first. Our goal is to organize our asynchronous operations to see proper console log output in our terminal. Let's just call our index.js, let's run it, and we could see that first, third, second, first. So what I mentioned earlier. So let's think how we could organize it. So the prerequisite of this task is that we could not change the delay of the timer, we could not change the order of the set timeout call, but we could wrap up those calls in whatever we want. We could add something if needed inside internal callback function. So let's promisify things. The main idea to wrap up those timers into promises and then wait for the results in the order as we need. So new promise takes callback as an argument with 2 arguments inside, resolve and reject, as you remember. And we will be resolving our our promise. We will be resolving our promise inside the timer. So we will do our console log thing and then we will resolve. Let's format our code a little bit. Let's remove reject argument as we do not need it. And in such way, let's promisify our next timers. I will speed up a little bit our video just to not waste our time for this routine. Okay, we promised our timers, and let's wrap up our promises into async function just to wait for our proper console log, for our results. So I will cut our code, create async function, let's call it main. And let's simply await near each promise, and we do not need our constants anymore. Okay, here we go. Let's check our code. And we could see that we are waiting for first timer. Then we see proper output second, third and fourth. So in such case, we started the timer with 3 seconds delay, and we are waiting. So that timer will be the callback of the timer will be called, and only by this callback we resolving our promises. And here, when we just call the function, we're waiting here that promise will be resolved, and only after that we are going to next and next and next timer. So in such case, we organized our asynchronous operation using promises, and async await function. In such way, we could promisify anything, any asynchronous operation. We could just wrap up anything inside the promise and resolve our promise just like by successful result or reject in case of error. And we could await this promise or do whatever we need with that. So also we could use like the static methods of the promises. If you need additional video about promises, static methods like promise all settled, raise or anything else, please put a comment and I will create additional videos about promise, static methods, and not only about that. Thank you very much. Feel free to put your comments, definitely subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.